銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's finish off Chapter 3 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. The title of the chapter here was Satsui to Doki no Ojo, the Princess of Wrath or Anger and Killing Intent. And even the station that they were headed was called something horrible like Thirst for Blood, Anger, Doubt, Saki Doki Utagai. So they landed, whips ensued, Meiteru tossed the person and said something about an all the more horrific adversary right now in the skies above, passing in that manner going, how will you do? And I was like, I had a little bit of trouble with that, but she is saying right now, at this very moment, there is a more horrific adversary passing through the skies. What are you going to do about it? And this is who she was referring to. So there we go. That's where we had paused. She was referring, Harlock is there, a all the more horrific adversary. So there's the Arcadia. And all the guns that we saw earlier from this very doubtful planet. Oh. Well. And I guess Harlock had enough of the guns and decided to destroy some of them. All right. Oops. Okay. Oh, as a reminder, we have no translation at this point. This is all on our own here. So, これは警告です. As for this thing, it's a warning. Beady, 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 beady. This and we get, oh yeah, this is all beady, beady. This is things falling. This PP is, I guess, an alert here, but we'll get to that in a second. This is a warning. 上層部は人のいない無人 weapon system. Oh, this is like unmanned. Mujin? Yeah, uninhabited, unmanned. Unmanned weapon. Mujin. 上層部は人のいない無人 weapon system. Is this Ninmei? Jinmei, human life. Jinmei ni songai wa nai hazu. So this is like, shouldn't be harmed. Yeah, damage, injury, loss. As for that, not existing ought to be. So this is a warning. As for in the upper layers, meaning up here, as for in the upper parts of the upper layer, people not existing unmanned weapon systems towards human life, as for damage, ought to not exist. So basically, again, it's a warning toward the unmanned weapon systems. There ought not to be a loss of life or damage to human life. 私たちホテルにいます. Okay, as for us, we'll exist in the hotel. So we'll be in the hotel. あなた方の指揮官か司令部へ報告して誰かをよこしなさい. Okay, so your directions, like commanding officer or to the like headquarters, do communication, do reporting, and yokoshi nasai. I guess like pass it to somebody, like let them know. Yeah, send it. Like send the information forward, I guess, to someone. So yeah, we'll be in the hotel. And what did I say? Shikikan? Commanding officer? No, shiki. Shiki. Yeah, commander. To your commander, or again, shireibu, which should be headquarters. Yep. To that, do reporting. Yep. Okay, so that all makes sense. And again, stuff was falling down. This PP was apparently the watch is like doing some sort of signaling or something. Mo ishu kita no desho. One more something has arrived, probably. Oh, is this one more ship? Okay, it's not issue.
Hello there.
Is we've got this. Wait a minute. Okay. There's not the Iseki, one boat, one ship. Okay, so yeah, one more ship ought to have arrived. 確かにこの警報信号は certainly this like alarm signal. As for this alarm signal, maybe I guess this. Yeah, keiho shingo is just alarm signal, warning signal. Certainly, as for that. 何戦したのはあなた方の責任。挑戦? Yeah, challenge. So, as for the ones done challenge. So as for the ones that did challenge, your side's responsibility. So as for the ones who started the challenge, or as for the ones who did the challenge, defiance, it was your side. あなた方より荒っぽい州何城を何度もくぐり抜けてきた人が来ましたよ. More than your side, rude something. Shoe. That's the shoe that we want. Shoe. We want something with net and thread, and there it is. Shuraba. Oh, shura. Okay, yeah, that's why that looked familiar. So a place of shura, a fighting scene, a scene of carnage. Shuraba o nandomo kuguri nukete kita hito. Kuguri. Kuguri nukete. To drive through. Okay, so more than your side, rude scene of carnage, what does arapoi also mean other than rude? Rough or rude, which we already saw earlier in the chapter. Rough or rude scene of carnage, however many times or many times, passing through and have come people have arrived. Okay, so people, okay. Okay, she's talking about Harlock. So a person who has pulled through many times, however many times, scenes of rough, rude scenes of carnage more than you has arrived. So she's talking about Harlock. That person who has done that more than you, more than your side has arrived. Oh, okay. No. So, it's also, of course, Emeraldus is here. So when she said one more ship, she meant even on top of The Arcadia. All right. This is not the end of the chapter. This was actually probably the halfway point. I don't know. Not very good shots. Oh, that's a pull. All right, there's the Queen Emeraldus. What do we have here? No aru nani wa tsume o kakusu. Korai zenuchu ni iki watatta kakugen de aru. Okay, so we're starting with a quote. And no aru. Oh, is that kusaru? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up this one. All right, we've got hito. We've got the bird thing. Then we've got an actual bird, which looks like it's the full Tori. There it is. Falcon, taka. Okay. Okay, so I guess like, so no aru taka wa tsume, fangs or claws, tsume. Yeah, tsume, nails, claws, o kakusu. So as for a falcon that has talent, it hides its claws. From ancient times, throughout the universe, iki watatta, like a past saying it is. Iki wataru, to diffuse, spread, and then kaku gon gen, kakugen, aphorism. So as for this quote, a talented hawk hides its claws. It is an aphorism, a saying that has diffused all throughout the universe from ancient times, I guess. Oh, we get another one. Yowai inu hodo yoku hoeru. Weak dogs to that extent often bark. Hoshi no umi subete no semetai ni ate hamaru shinjitsu de aru. So the Sea of Stars in all parts of life forms, or towards all life forms in the Sea of Stars, that is a truth. It is a truth that is ate hamaru. That applies. That truth applies to life forms throughout all life forms in the Sea of Stars. This weak dog extent, often barking. Wakuse satsu saki. Oh, so that's the name of the planet. It wasn't just a station. Wakuse sakidoki utagai ga dochira ni nani suru ka sugu ni wakaru kanashii koto da. Okay, so the planet, again, killing intent, anger, doubt, or suspicion. So the planet of angry suspicion and killing intent. Which side? This is like to belong to. It's zoku. Zokusuru. Zokusuru ka. So which side does this planet belong to? Soon we'll understand. It's a sad story. It's a sad event. Okay. 立派なホテルだけど Let's assume this is Tetsudo. It's a splendid hotel, but ほとんど人気を見ないね. Completely human shadow not seeing. No sign of any person. 人気? No. 人A? No. What is kage? Oh. Oh, it's going to be like Jine or something. Or Hitokage. It's Hitokage. Yeah. Shadow of a person, figure of a person. Hotondo Hitokage o minai ne. Not seeing any shadow, nearly any shadow of a person. Robi. Robi counter ni. I guess that's at the robotic counter. Robi counter ni ita hito mo mina androido datta wa? Yeah. So at the, oh no, lobby. Robi counter. At the lobby counter, even the existed person, everyone, androids were. So even the people at the lobby counter, all of them were androids. Heishi, soldiers. Dake ga, just soldiers, but mukai ni kita mono mo fukumete namami no ningen. Okay. Oh, it's the soldiers, just them. Even the people that came and welcomed, including those, are humans of flesh and blood. So she's saying it's only the soldiers, including the ones that came to meet them, that were flesh and blood humans. Okay. Zoom. Beady, 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 beady. Okay. There's more. Presumably something fired again, and there's like debris falling. Gracious me. Emeraldas ga okotteru no yo. Emeraldus is angry. Oh no. Okay. So. Oh man. Compared to the first series, this series feels very much like the game is on God mode. You've got Harlock and Emerald showing up at every turn, and the Yamato, and they're just like they're in the God mode of the game. Oh, don't worry. Anyway. Henna hito ga doa no soto ni. So strange people, doors outside toward that location. So there's a strange person outside. Or strange people. Notice Mikun is with them. They've stopped sort of mentioning the whole joke about if Mikun is with them, it must be a safe planet. So I guess we've moved beyond that simple idea. Anata wa? As for you, meaning who are you? Paradox fire. Whenever I write a manga or something and I have characters and I give them Japanese names, they will have names like this, but in Japanese. Shusolda. His name is Paradox Fire. Paradox Fire Shusol. Shusol? It can't be Shusol. Not Kubigumi. Shusho. Prime Minister. Prime Minister Paradox Fire. Paradox Fire. この星の総責任者だ. This planet's like general, meaning like complete, general responsible person. Am. So I'm the general responsible person for this planet. Soul Sekinin. Yeah. Sekinin Sha. Person in charge. And soul, again, meaning kind of like general, overall. Pasu o kure. Give pass. Like, give me your pass. 39 ni nosete kure. Do the favor of allowing to ride on the 39. So give me a pass. Let me ride on the 39. Oh, he's got his baggage with him. How many? We need a counter for this too. It's like the people that are in charge of the planets want to leave. Anata ga, you. So ga in this case is like you're the one that wants the pass, or you give the pass to you. Kono hoshi wa nankou fu ka? It should be. It is none. That's cool. That was a horrible looking kanji. Okay. Non. Oh, there's impregnable. I thought I typed in nanko. Weird. Okay. Nanko furaku. Kono hoshi wa nanko furaku no yo. This is fortress, right? Yosai. Yosai dato iwarete imasu ne. Prime Minister Paradoxu Fire-san. So you, as for this planet, it is said that it is an impregnable fortress, isn't it, Mr. Prime Minister Paradox Fire? Solda. That's right. It is that way. Mukashi nara so datta. If it were a long time ago, it was that way. So that was true a long time ago. Kurumono wa yosetsu kezu. Yosetsu kezu. Yosetsu kezu. Without coming near. Kita mono wa ikite kayasanakatta. Okay. As for people that came without drawing near, and as for people that came didn't allow to return alive. Okay, so that was true a long time ago. People that came weren't allowed to draw near, couldn't draw near, and as for people that came, they weren't allowed to return alive. Dewa so nasattara. Well then, I guess that's how it was. So nasattara. For what happened? So nasattara. Hold on. I don't have a good way to do this. They want that way. Oh, maybe if it does not become that way. Like, as for that, meaning what you described, that way, yeah, like if it becomes like that, so just basically saying like, well, then you should do that, or shouldn't you try that? Watashi wa omae o koroshitaku wa nai. Okay, so as for me, as for wanting to kill you, not existing. So I don't want to kill you. And then we see two things here. What? He's reaching into his coat though. Watashi no kazoku no me no mae dashi. It's in front of the eyes of my family. Okay. He doesn't want to kill you because his family's watching. Basically saying like, otherwise I would kill you. Watashi ga korosemasu ka? Me able to kill? Like, can you kill me? Dare mo inai tokoro naraba. Nobody existing place if it were. So if nobody were here. A soul, I see. Iya, kazoku ga ite mo da. Well, family also existing it is. Like my family is also there. I should have waited on this. Iya, kazoku ga ite mo da. Family existing also it is. Itemo. I don't think itemo is anything different either. Yeah, that's not what we want. Okay. Let me just double check. I'm very paranoid now. I guess, yeah, even if the family is existing. So even if the family is there. Even with the family around. Okay. So meanwhile, Meiteru is doing something. We never get to see the front side when she does this. Whatever it is, it's not only distorting him, but it appears to be shredding his clothes. Okay. Well, that's horrific. Ah! Paradox fire wa tara no denshibuhin. As for paradox fire, just electric parts. Yeah. Just average electric parts. Oh no. Oh no. We'll get to that. Delightful day. Yeah, hey, Swig. Well, we got the demonstration already from Harlock and Emeraldus on their OP. Meiteru had to step in here too. Kono hoshi no koa o... Oh, this is to govern. Nani te ita computer no chunani no juyo buhin. That's right. She's got to get in on it. Okay, so this planet's core. So she says core, and it's like central core. So that works. This planet's central core governing computers, something, precious parts. So what is the on or kunyomi for this? Yeah, I was not going to get this. I knew it was something. Tsukasadoteta. Kono hoshi no koa o tsukasadotte ていたコンピューターの中何 Let's just look this up directly because this will be easier to type in. Got tree, word, 中枢, nucleus backbone. 中枢の重要部品. And again, 重要 is just like important, essential. So again, the essential parts of the nucleus of the computer that governs the core of this planet. Oh, but it's like, as for Paradox Fire, he's just electrical parts. Critical parts of the nucleus of the computer governing the core of this planet. Papa, itsunomani. Itsunomani is the beginning of a phrase, which is like before you know it. Yeah, unnoticed before we became aware. ... Like he's gone. Da queen to metanoido no shudan wa sousho o zeshite nani nani de shizuka na mono. Okay. As for the methods of the metanoids and the Dark Queen, like severing imagination? No. To be unspeakable. Doing unspeakable imagination, or ideas, I guess. Social. It's got to be soul. It's also omoi. Soul, imagination gas. Okay, soul o zeshite. Is that kitanai? No, it's not kitanai. What is this? Clever. Komyo de shizuka na mono. Okay, what is she saying here? As for the methods, the ways of the metanoids and dark queens, they are quiet things with cleverness that sever or do unspeakable things to the imagination. Or maybe they're quiet things that are unspeakable to the imagination and are clever. What is she talking about here? Like, why is this relevant here? As for the means, the methods of the metanoids and the Dark Queen. I guess there's an implication that he was under the control of metanoids and the Dark Queen? Okay. I swear I have not skipped a page. I swear I'm double checking to make sure. They're still on the planet, and the planet appears to be cracking up. Oh, maybe it's not going to blow up. Maybe it's just cracking. Kizukanai no muri wa nai. Also not noticing, as for impossible, does not exist. Like it's impossible not to notice. Kizukanai no 無理はない. It's only natural to not notice or not care. Yeah, like even not noticing, even not recognizing, it's only natural. Not quite sure what to make of that. いつか地球もこんな滅び方をするかと思っていたけど、まだここの方が幸せだよね見えてる? Okay, so someday, even Earth, this sort of way of destruction doing, am thinking. Okay, so someday I think that like Earth will be destroyed this way. Will the Earth be destroyed this way someday? Also? Yeah, いつか地球もこんな滅び方をするかと思っていた. Okay, but still, this place's direction, it's happiness, isn't it, Meiteru? Okay. I don't know what to make of that either. 地球は一気に消滅したんだものね. As for the Earth, in one breath, in one shot, annihilation was done. It was that thing, right? 滅亡を予感する時間も防ぐ手段もなかったくらい一瞬で消されたんだもんね. Okay, even time to do like awareness of annihilation. Yeah, destruction. And yokan is just to be like conscious. A premonition. So even the time for doing a premonition of annihilation and even methods of protecting did not become extant. So there was no time even to do any of this. In an instant, it vanished. It was that sort of a thing. It vanished in an instant. Talking about Earth again. Zoo, 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 go, 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 zoo. この星が This is crumbling. 崩れ 崩壊 この星が崩壊するわ. This planet is crumbling. It's doing crumbling. 39は乗れるだけの人を乗せて発射します. As for the 39, we'll do train departure, like riding the people of just being able to ride. As for the 39, only the able to ride people's like riding will do train departure. Nosete. Yeah, to give someone a ride. We'll do train departure. Yeah, we'll do train departure, giving people a ride of only able to ride. So I'm pretty sure that means they have to have a pass. In other words, they are SOL. アルカリア号もエメラルダス号もそうするでしょう. Even the Arcadia, the ship Arcadia, and even the ship Emeraldus, that way doing probably. So the other ships will do will do similarly, only the ones able to ride. あなた方は生きている. As for you, she's talking to them like living. As for you, will live. Okay, so maybe able to ride just means able to get on board. I mean, maybe it doesn't mean they need a pass and あなた方は生きている. She's saying that they are living or they will live. 鉄路が乗っていることで地球に未来があるようにあなた方が生きている. No, 生きている限りあなた方の未来はあるわ. Yeah, oh, okay. Wow. This is, I think I know where this is going. Tetsuro, riding event with that, with Tetsuro riding the train. And for Earth, the future existing in that manner, your direction living with that limit, your direction's future as for that, it exists. I think this is kind of like saying, just like Earth exists because Tetsuro is alive and riding on the train, like that whole thing about like Earth is alive as long as you're alive, that sort of a thing. I think she's now saying like you're alive as long as he's on the train because he knows about you. I mean, isn't that Tetsuro with the event of him riding in the manner of the future existing for Earth, your direction living in that limit, your direction's future, as for that, it exists. I think that's what she's saying. Tetsuro-san no furusato no yoni, in the manner of Mr. Tetsuro's furusato, his hometown, his birthplace. So, like your hometown, like your birthplace? So da yo, aru tomo. It is that way. That's right. It exists. What does tomo here mean for aru tomo? Like it exists together? Let me double check that. Oh, I think it's just emphasis. Like it does exist. That's right. It does exist. Like for sure. Okay. 人が生きている限り未来はある. Yeah, so people living in that limit as for future exists. So as long as people are alive, the future exists. Okay, wait, let me go back again. This may be, yeah, so in the manner of Tetsuro, a future for Earth existing with Tetsuro riding on the train, your direction, as long as you are alive, your direction's future exists. So this, she may not be saying like it was more brutal than how I was originally doing it. They are trying to encourage them, I think, in the manner that Tetsuro is being encouraged. So, yeah. So it's not as long as Tetsuro's alive, you are alive. It's as long as you are alive, your side is alive or whatever, just like Earth is alive as long as Tetsuro's alive. So that's why they're doing all that. Okay, so that all makes sense. So presumably they are going to give them a ride out. That is how I would take that. Oh. Okay, so this is it. The train's leaving, place is collapsing, and this is the last page. So this thing wrapped up fast. And I doubt that we're going to get any other closure. We'll see what what we get here in the concluding paragraph. So let's go for it. I think I will choose to believe that they gave them a write out. 人が生きてる限り未来はある. So people, in the limit of living, as to the future, it exists. So as long as people are alive, the future exists. この世界は滅ぶことはない. As for this world, that's kind of a generic thing, since as for this world, as for annihilation event does not exist. So this world is not annihilated. I guess maybe they are talking about this world. Usually world, sekai, is used more generically, not like a specific planet. いつの間にか哲郎の心に宿った 黄金 No. 鋼鉄 鋼鉄の信念である. Okay, 信念, that's like a creed or belief. Yeah, okay, so いつの間にか, before one knows it, like before he became even aware of it, it's a steel faith, a belief of steel lodged, dwelling in the kokoro of Tetsuro. Yeah. So like before you know it, lodged inside the kokoro of Tetsuro, the heart, mind, spirit, a steel belief it is. Yeah. Okay, that this is the belief that is somehow, before he knew it, became lodged in his heart like a steel conviction. 未来への義務のために人は生きる. For the purposes of a responsibility towards the future, as for people living. People live with a responsibility like towards the future. 己に果たした義務のために人は戦い、人は生き、己の信じた義務のために人は死ぬ. Ooh, okay. Towards oneself, as for people, for the purposes of a used up duty or responsibility to oneself, fight. As for people, for a like hatasu is like at the end of the duty to oneself, they fight. As for people, they live. As for people, for the purposes of a believed duty of oneself, or in oneself perhaps, they die, or they will die. Okay. I think that all kind of generally makes sense about these ideas of what people do for duty and towards themselves. 法と生命体が無意識の内に何の誓いとして胸に抱いている大原則だ. Okay. So higher level life forms Mui. Mui shiki, like unconsciously? Yeah. Mui shiki no nai ni. On. Is that not on koku? Not on zen. No, it's damaru, right? Yeah, to be silent. On moku? Tacit, implicit. Okay. On moku no chikai toshite mune ni daiteru dai gensoku da. Where are we? Okay, so higher level life forms on the inside of the unconscious. So unconsciously, it's a great general principle embraced in the chest as a vow of silence, or no, an implicit vow at this whole thing, or this whole thing, for higher level life forms on the inside of the unconscious, an implicit vow, embracing in the chest a big general principle, general rule. All right, there we go. I was expecting to see maybe we could have seen like a little window with the three people there, the window, just to get a little bit of, but no. All right, that's it. That's the end of the chapter. Chapter 3. Now, I will be the title of the chapter was Oljo, the princess. The princess. Oh, is that supposed to be Meiteru? The princess of wrath and killing intent? Is that actually referring to Meiteru? Because who else would have been the princess here? The Oljo. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, that's one to ponder over. All right. That was chapter 3 of volume 4. Next time we'll start with, oh boy, we'll start with chapter 4. I don't even know what, oh boy, we'll see that next time.